All right, new turbo's here 2 days later. Had to run town yesterday and then never. So, new turbo. Fancy. A brand new Garrett. I believe we got a part number. So, there we go. All I got to do is clock it, put it on, hook the oil feed line up, hook the oil drain line up, put the air tubes on, and start her up. Next clip will be over at the tractor. So turbo's back on the engine. Just got to tighten up the rest of those bolts around that turbine housing. That's all tight down there. Drain line's on. I will put the compressor housing back on and then put the feed line on, and we're good to go. So I'm just finishing up tightening that back up after setting it on there and clocking it right. And I'll show after I put the compressor housing back on, and then I'll show starting it. Compressor housing's on, drain line's on and tight, feed line's on and tight, everything's snugged up. I just got to put intake tubes back on, and then we'll run around and start it. Turbo's back on. There. Hold the camera right up there, about there. Turbo's back on. Don't see any leaks on the oil feed or drain. Looks like the new gasket's sealed. No leaks on the oil feed. Not that I can see. Nothing coming out of the drain other than what was on it from when I took the old turbo off. No leaks down here on the feed from when I twisted it out of the way. All right, put the other intake tube on. I left that off just in case, with that being a brand new turbo, just in case the seal on the compressor side was bad on startup and it decided to shoot a bunch of oil into it. I wanted to be able to quickly get over here with a 2x4 and smack and shut it down before it hurt the engine, and if it did try to run away. Most of the time you won't have issues with something like that, but I'm paranoid, and whenever I put a new turbo on that I don't know the history of, I like to be able to shut them down real quick, just in case. So that will be the end of this video.